Very good evening and welcome to another on-the-ground episode of Verified. I am Ankit Tyagi. You are with NDTV. Well, this riverfront flower park would give you a sense where we are. We are in Ahmedabad, and this is where the political temperatures, ladies and gentlemen, are heating up. It's just less than a month to go for the elections in Ahmedabad, for elections in Gujarat, where the people of Gujarat are going to vote and decide who is now going to lead them for the next 5 years. And in just, on 1st and 5th, when people decide, one question on their mind would be, who are the faces that they are voting for? That at least answer from the Aam Aadmi Party has come today. The Aam Aadmi Party Chief Arvind Kejriwal, along with the Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, are in Ahmedabad. And today, the Aam Aadmi Party put their money behind journalist turned politician Isudan Gadhvi. Popular television anchor face here, Arvind Kejriwal, while introducing him, a very scripted, old tactic from Aam Aadmi Party's playbook, where they went into a drive asking people to choose who do they want as their chief minister. Mr. Kejriwal said the winner for the Aam Aadmi Party and over 16 lakh votes that they got is Isudan Gadhvi. Listen it to Arvind Kejriwal.
हम लोगों ने जनता से पूछा, गुजरात के लोगों से पूछा। अभी शायद 5-7 दिन पहले हम लोगों ने नंबर का ऐलान किया, एक फ़ोन नंबर दिया और एक ईमेल आईडी दिया, और जनता ने खूब जम के वोटिंग की है। हमारे पास लगभग 16,48,500 के करीब रिस्पॉन्स आए, सारे मिला के सब तरीके से, और उनमें 73% लोगों ने ईशुदान गढ़वी जी का नाम।
So it will be Isudan Gadhvi who will be the face of the Aam Aadmi Party, which is trying to make it a triangular contest in Gujarat and, making the election this time exciting from a bipolar contest between the BJP and the Congress that has been a traditional race in Gujarat. Let me very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, for this exclusive chat, take you across to Isudan Gadhvi, who is joining us at this moment. A prime-time anchor, editor, a young man, 40 years old. Gadhvi साहब, गुजरात में आपका पहले बहुत-बहुत स्वागत एनडीटीवी पर। मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूं, गुजरात में जब आप एक गुजराती चैनल के प्राइम टाइम एंकर थे तो आपका शो बड़ा हिट था। अब वो शो जनता के बीच में पॉलिटिशियंस बन के भी हिट हो जाएगा, मुख्यमंत्री बनने की कुर्सी तक पहुंच पाएगा या नहीं पहुंच पाएगा?
गुजरात की जनता ने मुझे बहुत प्यार किया। मैंने बेसिकली 100 तो 5 लगाया था, इससे पहले भी मैं गया था ट्रेनी रिपोर्टर से लेकर चैनल हेड तक मैंने काम किया था, और टोटल 16 साल मैंने जर्नलिज्म किया।
Okay, I think we have lost that connection with Mr. Gadhvi. We'll try and reconnect with him. But while we are doing that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just try and also tell you what's happening in the battle for Gujarat, because the Prime Minister, and I would just like to play out those graphics for you. The Prime Minister is going to be in Gujarat on 6th. He's going to address 3 rallies in a day. It's a one-day tour that Prime Minister is undertaking. But remember, it comes on the back of Prime Minister's back-to-back rallies which have been taking place, inauguration sprees which have been taking place in the state of Gujarat. Meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party is also, in fact, at this moment, trying their level best. Arvind Kejriwal is here from today till 8th. They are going to address more than 11 road shows in this, entire spree that he is going to be here. And till the time the elections go on, Arvind Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party are going to make sure that he is, in the state campaigning for Isudan Gadhvi through and through. While we try and reconnect with Mr. Gadhvi, I'll also request our producers if we can try and just see as quickly we can. But there are just 2-3 very interesting things that I want to in fact tell our viewers about Isudan Gadhvi. Yes, as I told you, Arvind Kejriwal choosing Mr. Gadhvi is seeking to get some benefit of the fact that he is already a popular face in Gujarat. People used to watch his show. So Aam Aadmi Party trying to establish a new person, that problem is taken care of. Apart from that, he comes from the OBC community. 48% votes in the state of Gujarat belongs to the OBC community. So they are trying to get their caste arithmetic right. And it is also at a time when both the Congress and the BJP primarily has focused, let's say, on the Patidar community or the Patels in the state of Gujarat, where the BJP trying to, in fact, woo them, completely changed the entire cabinet. And Mr. Bhupen Patel was brought in a first-time MP. A new cabinet, a young cabinet was brought in by the Bharatiya Janata Party. So all these factors is something that the BJP is also looking at. But let me go across to Mr. Gadhvi. Sir, line disconnect हो गई थी. आप मुझे बता रहे थे कि कैसे आप पुनः अपना दोबारा से गुजरात में फ्रॉम अ प्राइम टाइम एंकर टू पॉसिबली चीफ मिनिस्टर जो स्विच है वो कैसे कर पाएंगे आप?
देखो, मैं पत्रकारिता भी मुद्दों की पत्रकारिता की, किसान का कॉलम का कोई छाप नहीं रहा था, तब मैंने 1.5 घंटे का मैं शो करता था। उससे भी ज्यादा मैंने बेरोजगार युवाओं के लिए आवाज उठाई, मैंने आउटसोर्सिंग कर्मचारियों के लिए आवाज उठाई, मैंने भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ आवाज उठाई, मैंने पूरी गुजरात की जनता में किसानों के लिए सबसे ज्यादा आवाज उठाई और महिलाओं की सुरक्षा लिए आवाज उठाई। तो जिस तरह से लोगों का मुझे प्यार मिलते गया, आप ताज्जुब होगा, मेरा 1 घंटे का शो था, इतना प्यार मिला, 1.5 घंटा करना पड़ा डिमांड के चलते। और पहले से जितनी टीआरपी थी एंड तक वो रहती थी। हम तो टीआरपी देखते थे क्योंकि हमारे सब पत्रकारिता में तो ये होता है। हालांकि ये चीज है कि जब मैं आउटडोर हर दिन 15 दिन में करने जा रहा था, तब भी हजारों लोग अपने आप आते थे और इतना प्यार करते थे, इतना प्यार करते थे। फिर वो समस्याएं लेकर मेरे स्टूडियो तक आने लगे। तो मैं स्पष्ट तौर पर मान रहा हूं कि जिस तरह से गुजरात की जनता ने मुझे चाहा,
लेकिन
जी, तो मुझे
लेकिन ईश्वरन भाई, आपको तो गुजरात की जनता ने जर्नलिस्ट के तौर पर, एंकर के तौर पर, उनका मुद्दा उठाने वाले व्यक्ति के तौर पर चाहा था। अब आप चेहरा हैं आम आदमी पार्टी के। अब लोग कह रहे हैं कि देखिए, यहां तो सिर्फ पूरे गुजरात में एक चेहरा चलता है, वो है नरेंद्र मोदी का।
नहीं, देखिए, मैं 14 महीने से जर्नलिज्म छोड़कर मैं पॉलिटिकल ज्वाइन किया। पॉलिटिकल ज्वाइन मेरी मजबूरी है, शौक नहीं है। लोगों की पीड़ा मैं देख नहीं पा रहा था, इसलिए मैंने अपनी जॉब छोड़कर, मैं पीक पर था तब मैंने छोड़कर आया। दूसरा कि लोग उनसे भी ज्यादा अब मुझे प्यार करते हैं। 14 महीने में मैंने 1,10,000 किलोमीटर का प्रवास किया है गुजरात, और 2 बार गुजरात घुमा हूं मैं। एक ज्यादातर गांवों में मैंने 1200 से ज्यादा सभाएं की। लोगों का जो प्यार है ना, वो बढ़ता गया है। आज भी लोग कहते हैं कि सुदान भाई, आप हमारे लिए आवाज उठाते थे, अब तो आप खुद पॉलिटिक्स में आ गए, हम आपके साथ हैं। देखिए, 2 तरह की पॉलिटिक्स ये होती है। एक तो सेलिब्रिटी अलग होता है, दूसरा होता है लोगों को ये लगे कि ये मेरा आवाज बने। तो जिस तरह से मुझे ये मिला, एक लोगों का प्यार, लोग एक उम्मीद की तरफ देखते थे, तो मुझे लग रहा है कि गुजरात की जनता हमारे साथ रहेगी। और किसान
एनालिस्ट जो हैं वो आपके नाम के बाद ये भी कह रहे हैं, क्योंकि आप ओबीसी कम्युनिटी से आते हैं, तो आम आदमी पार्टी आपका नाम लेकर ओबीसी कम्युनिटी को भी साधने की कोशिश कर रही है। जहां कांग्रेस और बीजेपी पटेलों की लड़ाई में लगे हुए हैं, ओबीसी का वोट लाना चाहती है आम आदमी पार्टी, इसलिए आपका नाम आगे कर दिया है।
देखिए, मैं ये सही है कि मैं पिछड़ी ओबीसी जाति से आता हूं, मैं एक सामान्य किसान परिवार से आता हूं। लेकिन आपको ये भी बता दूं कि मेरे अध्यक्ष गोपाल इटालिया जी, वो पाटीदार कम्युनिटी से आता है, वो भी गरीब किसान परिवार से बिलोंग करते हैं। देखो, हमारे यहाँ राजनीति में जब आम आदमी की एंट्री होती है तो धर्म, ज्ञाति, जाति देखी नहीं जाती है। हम सर्व समाज के लिए हैं। मैंने जब आवाज उठाया था तो सर्व समाज के लिए आवाज उठाया, मैं किसी एक धर्म या जाति के लिए नहीं उठाई। दूसरा कि जब आपने ये कहा तो 33 साल का गोपाल भाई इटालिया 33 में कोई पार्टी अध्यक्ष कैसे बनाता है? आज हमें पार्टी अध्यक्ष है। तो सवाल ये है कि हमारी पार्टी में सब तरह के लोग हैं। अब देखो, कोली समाज से हैं उपाध्यक्ष, एससी समाज से हैं, एसटी समाज से उपाध्यक्ष हैं, महिलाओं में है, हमने तो सबको प्रतिनिधित्व दिया है। दूसरा कि हम सबके लिए, और सत्ता है, सरकार है, वो किसी एक की नहीं होती है, सबको न्याय दिलाने के लिए होती है, सबके टैक्स के पैसों का उनको वर्तर देने के लिए होती है, तो वापस करने के लिए होती है।
अंत में इसुदान भाई, मैं आपसे जानना चाहता हूं, वोट किसके नाम पे होगा? इसुदान गढ़वी के नाम पे या अरविंद केजरीवाल के नाम पे? क्योंकि एक मौका केजरीवाल ने बड़ा चल रहा है, तो वो इसुदान के नाम पर होगा या अरविंद केजरीवाल के नाम पर यहां पर लड़ेंगे?
देखो, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी हमारे राजकीय गुरु सिर्फ नहीं है, लेकिन हमारे बड़े भाई भी हैं, और उन्होंने 7 साल में जो दिल्ली में काम किए हैं, लोग उन पर विश्वास कर रहे हैं। अरविंद केजरीवाल जी हिंदुस्तान में एक ऐसे नेता हैं जो कहते हैं वो करते हैं। उन्होंने जो वादा किया था वो वादा पूरा किया है दिल्ली में। वो गुजरात, पंजाब में भी उन्होंने वादा किया था कि मैं आपकी बिजली फ्री कर दूंगा। आज 49 लाख पंजाब वासियों की बिजली फ्री हो गई। गुजरात में भी जो वादा करते हैं वो उन पर विश्वास करते हैं लोग। देखो, इसके चलते 3 तरीके से चुनाव लड़ा जाता है, एक स्थानीय कैंडिडेट, प्रदेश के नेता और राष्ट्रीय नेता, और तीनों में मुझे लगता है कि लोग हमें प्यार करें।
चलिए, आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। देखते हैं कि अरविंद केजरीवाल ने जो दांव आप पे खेला है, गुजरात की जनता भी उसको उसी तरह से देख पाती है या नहीं। आगे के लिए आपको अपने राजनीतिक करियर के लिए शुभकामनाएं। आम आदमी पार्टी कैसा करती है अब बात करेंगे सीधे 8 तारीख को आपसे। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया इसूदान गढ़वी हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। That was the chief ministerial face of the Aam Aadmi Party. Very quickly, what does this mean, in the political setup? Let me go across quickly to Gaurav Pandey. He is from the Congress party. We've been trying to get the BJP to officially come and react to it. It just seems that the BJP is not ready to, in fact, acknowledge Isudan Gadhvi. But Gaurav, does the Congress party acknowledge the Aam Aadmi Party as a threat?
Well, Aam Aadmi Party can announce anyone as a chief minister candidate. It's just they're just bluffing as usual in Gujarat. Their idea is just to make their presence felt. That's their only objective. So that is why they're spending a lot of money, and this a whole lot of money which is coming from Gujarat. I don't know why the agencies have closed their eyes on it. Money coming from Punjab. What's the source of that money? So their only agenda is to make their presence felt. That's it.
Tell me one thing. When you say that their only agenda is to make their presence felt, why is the Congress not been able to make their presence felt? It's a state which is traditionally a Congress versus BJP state, where people, at least if Arvind Kejriwal is trying to make his presence felt, they're talking about the Aam Aadmi Party. People think that they are going to eat away in the anti-incumbency vote that should have gone to you.
Right. So we don't need to make our presence felt in Gujarat, as in, people, we have been here since ever, and people know that very well. It's just that there is a change in the strategy of our campaign. This time we are not doing a pomp and show. That is it. Now, as far as the strategy goes, we are working more on the micro level. So as we speak, you already know that there are 5 yatras going on through the different regions of Gujarat, covering 5,000 kilometers and 175 constituencies. And for second time, we are doing the outreach program where we are reaching out to the voters directly. So that's the whole idea of the campaign.
One thing. While you are saying that it's a low-key campaign, that's the word that I heard from the Congress leaders. It's a low-key campaign. In elections, in politics, since 2014 especially,
right.
I don't understand what is a low-key campaign. The Prime Minister would be campaigning here. He's already been on an inauguration spree and electoral rallies and all. Arvind Kejriwal is coming here perpetually every weekend. He's now going to camp here.
Right.
The Chief Minister of Punjab is also here.
Right.
We don't see those star campaigners from the 2017. You remember Rahul Gandhi did more than 100 rallies. What happened this time?
See, as far as Rahul Gandhi ji is concerned, yes, he is the most popular leader for all of us in the party. But as we know, he is in the Bharat Jodo Yatra, walking 3,500 kilometers. But there are going to be the senior leaders, the national leaders, as and when required, they'll be coming to Gujarat, right? But when you spoke about 2014 and the campaign post that, so I feel that actually what BJP did at that point of time, all of the parties got swayed by it, that this is the new model, and this is what we need to do.
It's not about the people, it's about the voters. 27 years you've not been able to defeat the BJP. Last time election, people wanted change. The Congress performed their best in a long time.
Right.
And this time we don't even see. trust me, you go onto the street, people will say, Congress dikh nahi raha hai. That's the common thing that the people are talking about.
See, BJP they have played with the emotions of the people for a long time. People have voted for the BJP again and again because of those emotions. Then came the Prime Minister. He wanted to become the PM, so he sold that idea that I represent Gujarat and I'm going to represent you across the world, etc., etc. People kept on voting. I was just talking to a few people out there a while back, and they are still attached. They have that emotional attachment, but they have that clarity that they do not want to destroy the future of their children.
But Aam Aadmi Party has a face. In BJP, in Gujarat, it doesn't matter who the face is, it's the Prime Minister. Who is Congress's face in Gujarat?
Our senior leaders in the Congress, they are very much popular, and there's not one of them. There are a couple of them, and people have seen them. People are in touch with them. So after the polls, after the results, when we get the majority, and I'm saying it with full responsibility that we are going to get the majority, the MLAs are going to decide who the chief minister is. That is how it happens with the Congress.
On 8th, I am going to play this out for you, and I will ask you. We are saying with full majority, with full responsibility, that Congress is going to get a majority.
It will be my pleasure. It will be
Pleasure. Thank you so much, Gaurav, for speaking to NDTV. So Congress party doesn't feel that the Aam Aadmi Party is any threat. They are, for them, just hot air, which is now floating in Gujarat. But I want to shift focus, ladies and gentlemen, because, I'll keep getting to the political khabar, but Delhi and what is happening in the national capital, and it is also pure politics at this time as well, that is a worrying thing. Delhi once again is in the season where your children can't breathe, the elderly, anybody in fact is feeling the pinch. It has turned into a virtual gas chamber. I would just like to play out few visuals for you, which we have, shot using the NDTV drones. Just take a look. It will look like, a death chamber. I'm not even saying a gas chamber. It looks like a death chamber that people of the national capital are forced to live in. What, in fact, you are seeing right now are the visuals that we have caught up. Now, just take a look at this. How can anybody be forced to breathe this kind of air? How can anybody, in fact, live in this kind of an atmosphere? Now, the problem is that people, those who are responsible for this, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal and Mr. Bhagwant Mann, and let's say even the Haryana Chief Minister, till last time, Mr. Kejriwal kept blaming the BJP and the Congress governments in Punjab and Haryana. He is now having two governments in Punjab and Delhi. Has anything changed? Zero. Mr. Kejriwal came today, shouldered the blame, said we are sorry. It will give us one more year. That's the excuse this time. Listen in.
ये उम्मीद है कि अगली साल तक जब अब लगे हुए हैं इस पे, अगली साल तक पराली के जलने का इंसिडेंस काफी कम होगा. कई सारे कदम उठाए जाएंगे, स्पेसिफिक कठोर कदम उठाए जाएंगे, किसानों के साथ मिलकर कदम उठाए जाएंगे. लेकिन हम इसमें ब्लेम गेम नहीं करना चाहते. पंजाब के अंदर अगर पराली जल रही है, उसके लिए हम जिम्मेदार हैं, हमारी सरकार जिम्मेदार है.
Now, I just want to give you some numbers before I bring you a dramatic, in fact, reality check of why Delhi is forced to breathe severe category air levels. Now, take a look at this. Farm fires in Punjab, the state which is now ruled by the Aam Aadmi Party. There is, in fact, a slight fall, but Punjab farm fires this time are 21% higher than what they were last time. Meanwhile, if I take a look at Haryana, the farm fires are 32% lower than they were last time. Uttar Pradesh farm fires this time are 28% lower. There is zero, a possibility for Mr. Kejriwal to deflect the blame on the BJP-ruled states, while his own state, ruled by the Aam Aadmi Party, is producing this kind of toxic smoke. Now, the blame game is on in Delhi. In fact, everybody is inhaling the poisonous air. The BJP has said that the Aam Aadmi Party's integrity is polluted, and hence Delhi is suffering. Meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party says air is polluted. It is North India problem, not just our responsibility. Well, it was till last year responsibility of the governments other than the Delhi, and even now, it is not the responsibility of the Aam Aadmi Party. Has the Aam Aadmi Party failed to deliver on their promises, because they made the promise that they will, in their election manifesto in 2020, pollution-free Delhi within 3 year times, at least 3 times reduction in air pollution. We are still breathing the same poisonous air, ladies and gentlemen, that we were forced to breathe when the Aam Aadmi Party took charge. I just want to, show you something. This is the app, the weather app, which shows Ahmedabad quite clear. There is the AQI is also in not bad. In fact, it is in the permissible limit. And this is what Delhi shows right now, 451 on the AQI. It is in severe category. The reason, of course, are inside Delhi as well, vehicular pollution, but the major reason are the farm fires. I want to now play out this report filed by my colleague Vedant, who not only saw the farm fires with his own eyes, but brought these dramatic pictures for our viewers, a failure. At least the Aam Aadmi Party government, both in Punjab and in Delhi, should take up and look at these pictures and sit up and take notice. Take a look.
This time, Patiala itself is one of the worst offenders of farm fires, and Patiala itself has seen almost a 70% rise in farm fires. But if I can just ask my camera person to show you, the standing paddy here. Let's have a look at the standing paddy. This standing paddy or stubble has to be removed well in time for the next crop to be cultivated. That is why, stubble is being burnt. Remember, there are many other more advanced methods of removing stubble that have come up, whether it's balers or seeders. However, farmers say that the primary reason why they don't switch to such methods is because of the cost they have to incur per acre. In fact, I have with me a couple of farmers. सर अगर आप लोग और भी इधर आए और बात करें हमारे व्यूअर्स से, आप ये बताइए कि भगवंत मान जी ने आज ये एक इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज बोली है कि अगले साल से जो है पैडी के अलावा और जो क्रॉप्स हैं, क्रॉप्स को डाइवर्सिफाई किया जाए. तो क्या आप इस चीज के लिए तैयार हैं कि आप अगले साल से धान लगाएं ही ना?
अरे भैया हम तैयार हैं. हाँ. हमको एमएसपी तो देना फसल पे. हाँ. जे एमएसपी मिलेगी तो हम फसल बदलेंगे.
That's a very important point, that if they are assured, the MSP by the government, they're ready to in fact stop, sowing paddy. Sir, ये बताइए दूसरी चीज आप अगर मुझे हमारे viewers के लिए बता सके, आप इधर आइए ताकि हमारे viewers जो है ना वो ये farm fires, they can have a look at the farm fires as well. ये बताइए कि आपको बेलर्स और सीडर्स के लिए कितना कॉस्ट आती है. अगर आप हमको एकड़ के हिसाब से बता दीजिए हमारे व्यूअर्स के लिए कि कितनी कॉस्ट आती है आपको बेल करने के लिए ये पैडी स्टबल. सॉरी,
हमको बीजन के लिए 5,000 रुपया खर्च आ जाता है
पर एकड़ का.
इस तो बिना आग से बिना. ये आग हम नहीं लगाएंगे फिर तो कम से कम 7-8 हजार रुपया खर्च आएगा.
आग के बिना आपको 5,000 रुपए पर एकड़ आता है.
अगर जो हम आग नहीं लगाएंगे फिर हमको 8,000 रुपया खर्च एकड़ का खर्च होता है.
अच्छा, और थोड़ा ये बताइए, ये जो नीचे दिखाइए संजय जी, ये दिस इज द स्टैंडिंग पैडी हियर. तो ये आप बताइए कि ये इसको क्यों हटाना पड़ता है, क्यों आप इसको हटा रहे हैं और क्यों आग जला रहे हैं?
हम इसको इसलिए हटाते हैं, जो इसको नहीं जलाएंगे, नहीं उठाएंगे जहाँ से, इसमें स्यूक पैदा होती है. हाँ. कीड़ा पैदा होता है. हाँ. वो ना दवाई काम करते हैं जहाँ पे. हाँ. इसलिए हम इसको आग लगाते हैं.
Right. So here you have it from the farmers themselves, who are telling us that if they are assured MSP, number one, then they are ready to switch from paddy to other crops as proposed by Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann today. The second point that they are saying is that, if they switch to other methods like balers and seeders, it almost costs them, according to them, 5,000 rupees per acre. So, these are issues that have to be dealt with. In fact, Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann today said that he will be working with farmers to come to reach, in fact, a long-term and sustainable measures. But as of now, these farm fires continue to rage and continue to significantly contribute to North India's air pollution. In Patiala, with camera person Sanjay Kaushik, Vedant for NDTV.
Those were dramatic visuals, ladies and gentlemen, that Vedant brought to us. In fact, the Chief Minister of Punjab, Bhagwant Mann, his constituency also saw massive amount of farm fires. So the Aam Aadmi Party might go to the town and tell us that they had little time. But remember, before elections, they said they have a plan ready. What went wrong is something that the Aam Aadmi Party would have to, in fact, think and introspect. That's all the time that we have in this edition of Verified. This is a quite popular, place, even in the night. And I'll show you. Pawanji, zara thoda ghuma ke dikha dijiye. There are a lot of people, those who come even in the evening at this point of time, in the night, to take their evening stroll. These are the people, those who are going to decide the future of Gujarat very soon. The voters of Gujarat. From the ground, on Verified, we'll keep getting you all the election news and also the views and the opinions, the colour of Gujarat during this election. Stay tuned with us. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. News and updates continue on NDTV.